What's going on, America? It's your boy Charlie in the Box from the communist state of California. What I'm going to have in my box today is going to be the United Nations Agenda 21. I think if we were to ask the average person what do they know about it, they would probably say they never even heard anything about it. The second type's going to say, well, there's nothing that you can do about it, and this is just the way it is. But that's going to have some dire consequences to that way of thinking. And that's not going to be no excuse when it's fully implemented in the end. When it's fully implemented in the end, it's all about control of every aspect of your lives. All country sovereignties be wiped away. Individual rights, it's unheard of. It's a thing of the past. If the people knew how to read the writing on the walls, they would understand their government's throwing themselves under the bus and signing us on this global governance. It's a damn shame, but it's out there for the people to see. See, if they were to come out and just tell you the global agenda, the people probably want to buy onto it, but they're going to acclimate us to the ideal to thinking it's better for our well-being, our health, the environment, or society as a whole. It's all about a global structure today, not individual rights or countries' frickin' sovereignties. And it's going to be horrible tyranny for future generations. But there's going to be a few things that they need to do in order to fully implement this. Okay, two things on their agenda is land grabs and control all the resources of the country. Well, we just have to look back at American history. Over 50% of America has been taken over by the federal government by eminent domain. All the national parks, well, there's going to be a day that they're going to say that you can't go there anymore. They're even going to go to people's private properties. Today, there's an organization called Defend Rural America. And there's people in rural America right now that's fighting the federal government because the federal government has put blockades and roadblocks that they can't go on trails on their own private property. Some of their forefathers bought that property, paid it off, and have the deed, and they passed it on will to will, forebears to the next generation. And what happens? Today, the United States federal government says that they can't enjoy those trails that have been passed on by their forefathers. That's a bunch of bullshit. Eventually, all our national parks, you won't be able to go there anymore. All that rural America, you won't be able to go there anymore. And all the resources, today we can't even farm our lands. The water's been taken away from us. And you don't think this is a global agenda? Man, you got another thing coming. Okay, one of the top things in their agenda is gun confiscations. Under the United Nations Agenda 21, they got the Disarmament Commission, the Civilians Weapon Confiscation Study Group. They said the American people are heavily armed, and they're probably not going to want to turn in their freaking guns. In order for them to orchestrate this global tyranny, that's going to be a big freaking problem. Whenever the government has the people turn in their guns, millions of people die afterwards. Just look it up. It's recorded history. Our forebears wrote in the Declaration of Independence that man was granted to these liberties by God and not by government. And in the Bill of Rights, it says that we have the right to protect ourselves from anybody that wishes to come do us harm, to form a militia, and to be heavily armed. So why is it in the contrary that they're trying to take it away from us today? First, they go after the clips. You shouldn't have that many rounds. The next thing is you shouldn't have that gun because how are you going to go hunting with it? The next one is that you shouldn't have that amount of ammo. Why is it little by little and covertly they're going to get this agenda done? But America, don't ever turn your gun because it's the only right to protect yourself from anybody that wishes to do you harm. What do you think is the one thing that kills more people throughout the world? Is it war? Is it drugs? Is it murder? Is it guns? No, it's when government kills its own citizens. Don't think it happens? Look up democide. America, don't ever turn in your guns. I've been shooting these videos for the past 6.5 years, and recently I just haven't been feeling right. I've done videos, but they just haven't been put up on the for you guys to see them. I hope that with the videos that I do, some people get some stuff out of them. I never want you guys to believe the content and the information that I'm sharing with you guys, but question it, but prove me wrong. Because if I could get you guys to look up the stuff that I'm trying to share with you guys, you'll realize I'm only telling you guys the truth. So what else am I right about? Never believe your messenger, because look who it is. But if I could get you guys to look at things in a totally different aspect, I've done my freaking part. We're all going to be judged on the way we conduct ourselves on this freaking earth. And all I care about is what my family and my kin says, that at least he tried to make a difference and did something about it. So Charlie Box, and I'm out. See you guys next week. Much love.
Charlie Box, baby.